We're breathing. We're breathing. We're doing this.
Every phase of life happening in one vlog.
Gonna email, gonna call, gonna collaborate, gonna figure things out. Down by the... Yay!
Things are always gonna change. Life is changing.
Hello and good morning. Welcome back to another vlog, another days / maybe week in the life. We'll see how much content I get in the next couple days, so we may stretch this out over the week. I'm not really sure, but today will be a low content day because I have 4 meetings, which nothing new. You guys have seen me with Mondays full of meetings now for the last 3 weeks, but these meetings are all at different sites. So in about 15 minutes, I'm leaving here. I just came in to get settled, check my email, and then I'm gonna drive with my teacher to the other school site because it's complicated. So we're gonna go there, come back here for a meeting, then we're going back to that school site for another meeting. Then I am heading up to one of my other school sites for an annual IEP there, where I will end the day. But I wanna show you my outfit because it's feeling like spring, even though it's foggy and gloomy right now outside. It's supposed to burn off and be really beautiful. So this entire outfit is Madewell. I have my Madewell chunky black heels that I got last year, these trousers I got back in 2017, and this shirt I found at Nordstrom, but it is also Madewell. And this jacket is actually, we'll call it vintage, Forever 21. I've had this jacket since I was 19. I'm gonna show you my cute jewelry because I found some pieces. I've been looking for staple gold jewelry that is not fake, but also cost effective. So I have shown you these before. These are the Quince Vermeil little huggy hoops, and I've really been loving them. I've been sleeping in them. I don't shower with them just to preserve their life, but they're gold vermeil, so they will last a lot longer and they're way more water resistant. And then I got these gold filled necklaces from one of my favorite, Made by Mary. Not all gold filled jewelry is made the same in my opinion, because I have a ring from them that has lasted me years and years and years. And it's gold filled. I've been able to shower with it, wash dishes, all the things, and never take it off. So I'm convinced their gold filled jewelry is top notch, and it's very, very, very affordable. So I'll link these here. This little chain was final sale, but it was very cheap. And then this chain right here, I forget what it's called, the Jude chain, I think. It's like a paperclip chain link necklace. I love it. And then I also got this ring from them. This is gold vermeil. They had a Mother's Day sale. I'm a cat mom, right? But anyways, I'm actually going to head up to the preschool classroom, meet up with my teacher, and we're gonna head out. I will see you when I see you. It may be I'm just in back-to-back meetings and I see you at the end of the day, but I'll try to check in. I will try. Two meetings down and about to have some lunch in my car. My homeschool site, which was where my second meeting was, they were providing lunch, so it was perfect. So I grabbed some chicken and salad and a little bit of pasta, and I'm gonna eat some lunch kind of on my way to the next meeting. We're breathing, we're doing this. About to head in to my fourth and final. It's already 1:30, you guys, or almost 1:30. I've been actually just chilling in my car. I'm so impressed I found a parking spot, and it's early day dismissal time, so I don't know how I did this, but I did it. And I'm grateful for it. And now we're gonna head into the fourth and final one. And then I think we'll recap after that. I just wanna get in there, get settled, and then we'll touch base. We did it. 4 meetings, done, just like that, in the blink of an eye. It honestly feels like it. It's bright out here and my sunglasses are buried somewhere in my backpack, so whatever. Let's go home to Mark and Sasha. Can't wait. Mark and I just got back from a very nice, little bit long walk. We went to the downtown area, which is about a mile from us. So it was nice, just an extended walk than we normally do. And it's kind of fun sometimes to be like an adventurer in your own city. I feel like every time we go down there and I'm filming a little bit of something or I get a clip of something, I'm like, oh, I've never noticed that building before. We are about to start dinner because we're both quite hungry. But something fun and exciting that happened this weekend, Mark has been playing a series of tournaments where you can win a spot for the main event in the World Series of Poker in Las Vegas. And on Saturday, he played one of those and he actually came in first. So he won that spot. Like, he has a seat to play the main event at the World Series of Poker in Las Vegas this summer. If you don't know anything about that, look it up. I think it's pretty cool, especially since we're a poker playing family. Mark just won a tournament.
A seat.
Which gave him a seat
To the main event
at the World Series of Poker.
in Las Vegas.
And
At the Horseshoe.
At the Horseshoe, but you have been at this. You have been grinding. I'm so proud of
I've
you.
been grinding. I knew if I just kept grinding it, I would get at least one.
I mean,
What time is it? So we were probably celebrating for the past 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, we're not going to stop. How many people entered this tournament that you're playing today?
It said 2,000. I think. So it's like, it counts like re-entries and stuff. So
yeah, but there were
like 2,000.
So you came one out of 2.
Got all the chips. Holy shit! Yeah. There's been frustrating days.
There have been, but I say we because I'm here with you, but
Gratitude?
You did it. You did it.
Thank you, Chief.
Good job, Chief. We were stoked. It was like 10:30 at night when he won, and I was actually editing the vlog that I'm gonna start or finish editing tonight. And he all of a sudden was like, "Well," and I guess he was in the final hand, and then he was like, "I'm going to the World Series of Poker," and we were just stoked and had a dance party and so exciting. I do quickly want to recap after the IEPs because I know I promised that. Something interesting I was thinking about, I actually posted it on an Instagram story. I was heading into my 4th meeting of the day, and I don't know if this was because I was literally driving throughout the district to go to each of these meetings, but I noticed like my stamina throughout them was, maybe it was just my energy, not really my stamina, but like my energy was a lot more like, okay, let's go, like we're doing this, instead of like, oh my gosh, another meeting. Because sometimes it feels like that because you're just in it and you're trying to be present with parents, and obviously you're like talking about their kids and you're excited to talk about those kids and all the progress they've made and answer the questions that parents have. But like, it could be very draining. I always say IEP meetings are more draining than a preschool therapy session because there is just so much of that. It's just so much conversation, so much social, so much you're looking in your brain for these answers sometimes. I noticed today, again, like maybe because I was with different teacher teams in every single meeting, literally in different locations, I don't know, but I felt like that kind of helped the novelty of it. Like every meeting felt like the first meeting of the day in a sense. By the end of it though, I was ready to come home and crash on the couch for a little bit, which I did. I was just very grateful that I felt that energy. And I do think, I've said this before, a lot of that is mindset too. So, just going into every meeting saying, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be great. If it's a challenging meeting, going into it saying, I can bring good energy into this meeting. Having those intentions is really beneficial, and it really does reset or regenerate or however you need to look at it, but it does help you kind of let go of the energy maybe that is more tense and bring in energy that is more positive, more productive, more focused, and more, give you that ability to make connections versus resist in situations that maybe you feel the need to resist. So, I don't know. Just my reflections on the back-to-back meetings, and I think it was just kind of fun to feel like a human ping pong ball. It doesn't sound like it would be, but rather than look at it like something annoying, I chose to look at it like, in my head as I was driving to each site. I was like, I feel like if there was a transition, like, you know, if this was like a TV show or something, it would show like the map and then like have like my car like on the map going to the next point. I don't know. That's how I thought of it. It's time for dinner. I'm hungry. I'm rambling because I'm hungry. Ready, Sasha? Say hi. Also, fun fact, Sasha's about to be an influencer. I won't say much now, but we have some fun things coming up for you. Huh? I don't know where I left off with you last night. I think we were making dinner or getting ready to make dinner or something. I'm trying to get better about saying goodnight to you. Transitioning from day to day a little bit easier, but we're in Tuesday mode and I am heading out the door. Everything's ready to go. I'm on time, feels good. So let's stay on time. I'm not gonna jibber jabber too much on here, but I just wanted to say good morning. It's a day of pushing. Back to pushing. A little bit of paperwork here and there. Definitely need to keep on track with next week's meetings, but you know, we'll get it done. It's all good. All right, I'm here. And I'm tired, but I'm trying to quickly look through the books they have to see if I can find something for the word. Our word this week is who. I'm trying to who. And so I'm trying to find something that'll work, like a book to teach that, because I forgot to look through my books yesterday when I was at my home office because I was like barely there. But yeah, let's see if I can find something. Okay, I'm not finding anything. But my other option is we have like a list of different videos for the different core words we're teaching. I'm gonna look through there and see if there's a video I can play. I think that's the vibe. Just play the video. Okay, I found something which I've used their videos before, speech and language songs. I will tag them or link their channel below because they have some really good core word and different like even sound videos that are very slow and repetitive. That's really helpful for learning the concepts. But then I was thinking, what if I just play Who Stole the Cookie from the Cookie Jar? That could be really fun. So we might do that, or we'll do this video. Don't know yet. And it's still playing, sorry. Green grapes, those are peas. Peas. They look like green grapes, huh? They're bumpy. All right, the day is done. You guys, I am so tired, like incredibly tired. I have about 30 minutes left here. And I don't think I shared this yet, but I tried my hand over the weekend at making chia seed pudding, and oh my goodness, I'm so proud of myself. It is so good. I used the Laird non-dairy coconut superfood creamer. I found it at Costco. So I used that instead of maple syrup in the recipe, plus almond milk, chia seeds, and vanilla. And it's so good. I just add a little bit of honey and blueberries after the fact to top it off. Let me show you. It doesn't look the greatest, but it is so good, like a good yogurt replacement. So I'm gonna have this as my fuel while I spend the next, not 30 minutes, 20 minutes working on some progress reports and an IEP.
Hi, okay, I meant to film an improv tonight and then totally forgot. So tonight is actually like our rehearsal for next week because we have a show next week. So it was very boom, 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 like Mark was trying to get us in, practicing things, and so I didn't didn't even remember to film, but we did have improv tonight and it was so much fun. I'm so looking forward to the show. Can't wait to vlog it. There is something fun that I did want to share with you. I know in the last vlog I talked about the fact that my best friend Angie was getting ready to have her baby, and you'll see if you watch that last vlog, we were supposed to hang out this past weekend for her birthday. Baby is here. Mom and baby are doing so well. They're healthy. They're home now. It was a whirlwind of a weekend, just like go all the back and forth with texting her sister, who was keeping all her good close friends in the loop, and then finally hearing from her, getting pictures and videos. And I have a little nephew and I'm just so in love with him already. I haven't met him yet, but it was just hilarious because I'm editing the last vlog now, baby being here, and I'm like, yeah, spoiler alert, you know, in the last vlog we didn't go to her birthday, blah, 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 because I was preparing for that and I got her a gift, and I had, in the last vlog, laid out everything I got her, but I'm having to delete it now and like not show it because I haven't been able to even give her birthday gift yet, which is just kind of funny. But there's been just so many conversations and group texts and friends and stuff just like celebrating this new baby, and I've just been in all my feels, just so beyond blessed and excited just to get to welcome a nephew into the world. And you know, she's like a sister to me, so it's just surreal in a way to like think of, you know, somebody that you've grown with in womanhood, to now be a mom. I'm just so proud of her. And Angie, if you're watching this, again, to you and Justin, congratulations. But yeah, I did want to share that because it's been on my mind and my heart just to get to share something exciting happening in my circle of friends. I feel like a proud auntie. So I will say goodnight. I'm gonna wash my face. I actually have this lovely pimple patch. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but wore that even through improv because I just have a little friend that's really trying to be a part of everything. We got babies, we got acne, every phase of life happening in one vlog. I'm gonna shower, journal, get to bed. So yeah, good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good morning. Sorry, this is like the weirdest setup. You're propped up on my coffee mug because I cannot find my tripod. I am having one of those mornings. I'm not gonna claim the whole day will be like this, but it's one of those mornings where like I forgot to pack my lunch last night, didn't have time to make a smoothie this morning, and my lunch, because I didn't like think about it, I didn't really prep for anything. So my lunch consists of snacks and like 3 ounces of beef. Mark and I made barbacoa, like the Chipotle style barbacoa. I packed meat by itself. I do have chia seed pudding at some point I can eat through the day. I have a bag of pistachios. I have a banana. I have an apple. So like we're good with the snacks. I just ate an RX bar for breakfast, which isn't my favorite way to do breakfast, but again, didn't have time for a smoothie. So that's what we're working with. And we're grateful for it. It's going to be a day of pull-out sessions and push-in sessions, a hybrid day, so we'll get to do that together. I'm going to make it a good day. Want more? Rit? Or, oh. Boom! Not even going to sugarcoat this one. Today is kind of continuing on with the theme of like hot messes everywhere. I just feel like there's little fires to put out. You know what? Sometimes that's the life. And so sometimes you say, I can do this role with whatever I'm given, and that's your affirmation. And so that's what I'm doing. And I'm problem solving a lot of things right now. I don't know how much I can say in terms of changes that are being made at the last minute, a month before the end of the school year. But whatever I can share or I feel comfortable sharing, I will share with you as I can, you know, so I can process. Right now, it's just gonna email, gonna call, gonna collaborate, gonna figure things out. That being said, 2 sessions in, and I love being with the kids. They keep me going. On days like this, where the adults are stressing me out, Let's just put it that way. The kids remind me of why I'm doing this, and it makes it all okay.
I think to put a car down the ramp. Wow. So cool. Go.
The watermelons grow back to my home. I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say. Do you know what she says? Have you ever seen a llama wearing pajamas?
Yeah.
Ah! Down by the down by the, yay! One more session between me and a little bit of paperwork at the end of the day. And I need to just do it, but I kind of just want to sit here and not. You ever have those moments? I love my kids, but I could really use a mental break.
Red button.
Oh, good. Your turn. Yeah! Yes! Doggy. Oh, you already have one?
All right, I am home from probably the most exhausting day I've had in quite a while. And I don't mean, I was thinking about it on the drive home and I'm like, I feel like I've been so negative with you, like just sharing things that are a little bit more negatively charged. And I don't mean to be negative. I'm really, working on kind of that growth aspect of like letting things go and not feeling stressed. In terms of like not holding stress, like when I feel tension and stress, because I can feel it, like I feel a little bit in my body, like my back and my neck. And it's based off of conversations I've had throughout the day. And like I said, I don't know how much information I necessarily want to give, let alone can give, because I want to be respectful of my work environment. And I really don't know, like, when you work in the schools, when you're in education, things are changing all the time. That's just the bottom line. And if I'm being totally honest, this year, as opposed to other years, feels like there has been the most change that there has been in a while. But I think it's because it's not that there's been more change than there have in previous years. Like every year things change, especially since the pandemic. Like ever since we got back from the pandemic, my job has changed. Like the way I do my job has changed literally every single year. I went from being, we learned how to be virtual therapists. Then we learned how to do both. Then we learned how to do things in a hybrid way with protocols. And then they split me up between sites because they split up our preschool program. And then this year they split me up between even more sites. And that's fine. Like this is the role I want to play. And it's changed and life is bringing new things to me. That's how I choose to look at it. And it helps me to look at it that way because it's the truth, one. But two, because I'm learning that looking at it that way and by accepting life and dancing with it versus resisting it, it's freeing. It's healthy. It helps me let things go and it helps me keep an open heart when things change. In this school year in particular, it feels like there's been so much change because it's been since about February, the way that we are doing things on a very technical level for our students in terms of like IEPs and stuff, that stuff has been changing. So when it comes to like the paperwork side, when it comes to, trying to make decisions, I feel like just because there's been changes happening and we're being directed to do things differently, it feels like a lot. And today, with a month left, like 20 days, not even a month left of the school year at this point, and still a lot of meetings on my plate, I found out that a couple of those meetings, the procedures for them are drastically going to change, and the decisions we're making for kids seem to drastically be changing minute by minute. And, I think I was just like attached to what was about to happen. And it was a good reminder in one sense that you should let it go even if you like what's gonna happen. Just that idea of like, things are always gonna change. Life is changing. Life is throwing curveballs every second, whether they're curveballs we wanted or curveballs we didn't want. Anyways,
I feel like I just talked your ear off. But it is Wednesday, and that means I am going to finish editing a vlog, eat my snack. Mark will be home, we'll walk, we'll eat dinner, and that's it. That's the day. Let's get to it. Mark and I went on a walk, and I just feel so tired. Something I did do a couple days ago on Instagram was I polled and asked those of you who follow me on Instagram to let me know if you like the idea of keeping my vlogs as the full week in the life or chunking up the days like I did in the last vlog. And so many, the majority of you voted to do like 2 to 3 day vlogs and kind of chunk things. I really loved the flow of that, so we'll see how it does. So I think I'm gonna stay on that schedule for now and end this vlog here on a Wednesday night. I did really like that scheduling too. It was really nice to go into Thursday and Friday and already be ready to edit, and then get all that footage together and stuff and kind of have more of my weekend to do other things. But just, you know, again, in reflecting on what I was talking about earlier, and I've had some time now to process it, and on my walk I just thought through it and was letting things go just by breathing and relaxing and stuff. But I do think, you know, it's very valuable to have colleagues that remind me in their own ways to let go. It's really a big deal. And I'm learning that as I go. I'm learning like, wow, it really is, because I used to come home after days like this and be totally exhausted and not want anything to do with anything, and, you know, felt grouchy with Mark and would be snippy and snappy, and I'm able to just be me. And you know, yes, are there days where I am grouchy and I have my moments? Sure. But I guess I just am saying that it's a lot more joyful to not come home feeling that way and not carry that weight inside of me. Learning as I go, and not gonna get it right every time, and that's okay too. But that all being said, I'm actually going to end this vlog. I will see you in a week for the next vlog for sure. I'm really excited for the next couple vlogs in terms of the therapy side of it. Get ready for all that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. I feel like we've had like a couple really heavy paperworky IEP weeks, and while that's still going on, I'm really trying to be intentional about how I end this school year with the kids. And it always makes it so much better, and I definitely feel like it helps prevent the burnout when I am just focused on that and having fun. We're gonna make it fun. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for being here, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.